Reynardo landed in the middle of the imperial fleet. The rebels were losing badly. Without leadership, it was a slaughter. Reynardo felt strangely free, trying not to think about how he had lost the war. Trying not to think about how he had loved Zenobia, blinded himself to her treachery. That's what it meant to be a hero. To keep on fighting after the most bitter of betrayals. To never know if you could trust anyone. Cats. What a waste of fur. Reynardo knew the raw power he had gained could be molded into greatness. Portal that led right into the middle of the fleet. It was a glaring weakness in the defense. It wasn't his fault. They looked so breakable. There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people. What had happened to Lepino? Had the mad rabbit fled to safety? Or was he forlornly carrying on like the few rebels Reynardo could see here or there? It didn't matter anymore. All there was slash and spin, parry and lunge, over and over as he fought his way across the fleet. All there was finding the girl he'd once loved, who had used his love against him and putting as big a hole in her heart as she'd left in his. He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. They really needed to construct additional pylons. And suddenly, Zenobia was there, advancing on Lepino. So the mad rabbit had survived. "Save me, or I'm done for!" screamed Lepino. Zenobia turned, showing her teeth in a smile. "You're alive!" Reynardo ran towards the witch. "Lepino's the one who betrayed you!" she shouted. "He warned my father!" Reynardo sank his sword into the witch before she could fool him again. She stared at him, heartbroken. "No! Lepino's the traitor!" Then he felt a knife in his back. "I'm afraid she's right," said the mad rabbit. "Ain't I a stinker?" Then the sun went out. Reynardo stared at the book. He was still alive. Again. And still only flying away from burning Ubar. Had he lived that adventure? Or only dreamt it? Had he really died? It felt so real, not like a dream at all. And he'd lost again. Oh, he hated that. But he had made different choices. And he'd lost in a different way. It was the book, wasn't it? Oracles showed you your destiny. But this was showing him different ways he could die miserably. Thanks a bunch, book, he thought. But these were destinies that he did not have to fulfill. But he'd learned another true thing. Lepino was a traitor. Reynardo had suspected there was something wrong with the mad rabbit. But now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Reynardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Reynardo. And also, his old friend Lepino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lepino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens? The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis stone. It sounded ominous. It sounded powerful. If the Emperor was searching for it, it must be dangerous. And so, Reynardo went ostrich hunting.